Hello and welcome back to Tales of Lumin. My name is Lumin and right now, it's time to talk BlizzCon prep. I'm about to show you all the goodies that I've collected to snack on over BlizzCon weekend. It's gonna be so good. Both BlizzCon weekend and me showing you these goodies because I can't wait. And that right there is Nero Puppy. He's sulking because there's a pizza up here that smells like beef. Show you in just a second. Don't even worry. But I want to get started right away because I want to keep this kind of short so I can still upload it today. Gotta upload it today. And I also have to mention that Helene wanted no part of any of this. This is all me. She's sticking with our dietary plans for the month. I have declared myself exempt for this weekend and this weekend alone. So let's have a look at what I'm poisoning my body with. Let's start with the assorted crunch and munch bitter baked biscuits. They're really nice. Really, really nice. They have choc chip in here, crunchies, eat some s'mores, and ginger cookies. All in this pack, 500 grams, and it was pretty cheap. About $1.50. Then, another one that's slightly healthier. Pitted dates. This pack is already open. I kind of cheated on this. And it was semi-full. Now it's all the way down there. That's all that's left. But that's more than enough for BlizzCon weekend, okay? This is like a 400 gram pack of dates. It says here, great for snacking and baking. And believe you me, I've been snacking up a storm on these things. I just love dates. What's not to love? They're really good. Then, let's move on to some baked goods. Chocolate brownies. I've got 3 chocolate brownies here. That's what they look like. They're pretty thick. Nice layer of chocolate on top. They've got some nuts in there. And there are 3 of them. These are just part of this collection because they are so cheap. Fruit and Veg City, the local supermarket we regular, and I got these 3 items actually from. They sell these for R3.33 a pop. So the pack of 3 cost me R9.99. They're pretty big. So that ends up being $1 for 3 incredibly tasty brownies. Well worth it. Well worth it indeed. Then, traditional pink and white mellows from Woolworths. These are the best marshmallows in the world. They're extremely good. They aren't puffy and light like normal marshmallows. They have a slightly more solid and mushy feel to them. Then they're also coated with powdery whiteness. They're just so good. So good. Then we're going to move on to this. Bananas in bulk. Yes, sir. I have a bag of bananas here that cost the same as 1 brownie. R3. R3 for a kilogram of bananas. They are all ripe, but I got these because I want to make dessert with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 or 2 bananas, mash them up a little bit, put them in the microwave them until they very mushy, soft. Then I'm going to put like a teaspoon of cocoa with that mixture, mix it up nicely, teaspoon of peanut butter, mix it up nicely, and voila. Dessert. Really, really good dessert. I can tell you that now. I tried it yesterday and I was not disappointed. Thus I went out and bought more bananas. That is for the Americans amongst you. Or I suppose the Europeans, it's close to the same exchange rate, 30 cents. 30 cents American, 30 cents Euro, whatever, R3, pretty cheap. They sold those obviously because they were going to be too ripe to sell for the normal price the next day, but what the heck ever. Then we've got Pringles bacon flavor. I don't know if Pringles are an international thing. I assume they are because of all the different languages on the back here. I didn't go around looking for Pringles while I was overseas. So I guess a lot of you know what Pringles are. It's just a big tube full of chips. And I also got this because it was on special for ridiculously cheap. Well, ridiculously cheap as far as Pringles are concerned, because they're usually the most expensive chips. Then, next up, Buns Rock. It says Buns Rock on there. These are rock buns, and they were also kind of cheap. They were in the special basket or trolley or on the special table, whatever you want to call it. So they probably, you know, about to pass their sell-by date. But I don't care. They are so tasty looking. They are so good looking. Ah, they're going to be amazing. It's like a scone, but it's got a sugary glaze on top. And it's also got raisins in. Rock buns. Don't know if you guys know what rock buns are, if you've got them where you are. But they are so good. With something like coffee, they'd be ridiculously good. It'll just work. Then, the final item. Now, along with all of these, there's obviously all the other stuff, like the teas. And the teas. And maybe a coffee and the teas. I'm actually trying to think of what else there is, but there isn't that much else. Whatever. Final item, a pizza. There are actually 2 of these. The other one's in the freezer. I'm going to have half a pizza tomorrow and half the next day. So half on Friday, half on Saturday. And this one's actually 50% less fat. It should make me feel a whole lot better about eating all of that, but it doesn't, because I know that that means absolutely nothing. It means nothing. Doesn't matter if they call this Slimmer's Choice Pizza, it's still a pizza. Got cheese on here. There's some, looks like red onion, tomatoes. Then these 2 bags, or I suppose you could call them little sachets or whatever on the front, they contain slow cooked beef and roquette. So what I think you need to do with this is you've got to put the pizza in the oven, and we actually have a pizza oven. It's going to make it kind of convenient. And then you let it cook. Let it bake in there for a little bit. Make it nice and crispy and crusty. Both of those things. And afterwards, you put the fresh roquette and the beef on. And that's that. Those are all the things that I collected. I don't know if I'm going to get any more tomorrow. I very much doubt it, because this is more than enough, especially considering I'm going to be the one eating most of it. So yeah, you better let me know what you've done to prepare for BlizzCon 2013, if anything. Leave it as a comment. Tell me what you're snacking on. Tell me what your grand feast is going to contain, because I'm obviously interested. Obviously, how could I not be? I got all this stuff. I'm always interested in food. And I will try read the comments, but with this new YouTube comment system, I don't know what they've done to it. I don't know where to find the relevant comments anymore. Everything seems to be getting marked as spam. You can't upvote comments anymore. You can't remove comments anymore. You can't downvote them anymore. I don't know what's going on. I truly don't know. But that is going to be it for this video. I will have another Tales of Lumin up tomorrow and the next day and the day after that, and so on and so forth. So we're going to be discussing BlizzCon as it happens, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait. Also, I should add, as a little extra at the end here, today is N7. It's Mass Effect Day. It's November the 7th. So for any Mass Effect fans out there, there you go. Be proud. Be proud of being a fan of Mass Effect, because it is an amazing, amazing game series and universe and all that other good stuff. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm trying to keep this short. Under 10 minutes. Straight up. It's working. It's working. I'm doing it. Check back here soon for more. By soon, I mean tomorrow. Give this video a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. And get excited for BlizzCon. Because I sure am. Happy that.